So the bloodlines of the Illuminati. Now, what does Illuminati? What does that symbolize? What does that describe? Illuminati, brothers and sisters, comes from the this is etymology online dictionary. Illuminati comes from the Latin word illuminatus, which simply means to enlighten. Okay, so Illuminati is from Latin term which means illuminatus, which means enlighten. Right here you can see it says lighten up, make light, to illuminate, illumination. Because like a light, it illuminates the house. Light bulbs, they are illumination device. They brighten things, they lighten things. So the Illuminati, simply the word Illuminati comes from the Latin, which is illuminatus, which simply means to enlighten. So now, when you go back to the bloodlines of the Illuminati, you can paraphrase it, and it makes clear sense. Bloodlines of the enlightened ones, the 13 bloodlines of the enlightened ones, the ones that know certain things that the masses of people do not know. The people of the American citizens, they don't know certain things. But however, the 13 bloodline of the illuminated ones, the enlightened ones, they know things that you don't know. And what they do is basically they will put like subliminal messages and logos to program to so that can marinate in your subconscious mind. So that can basically be embedded in your subconscious mind, such as these chips that I want to show once again. This is all by design. Takis. It's a subliminal message that your subconscious mind cannot, it can't phantom. But but when you start elevating yourself and praying to the Most High to reveal these things, it will make clear sense to you. So your subconscious mind, just by looking at this, brothers and sisters, sometimes it can't grasp this logo. Only thing you see with your conscious is Takis. You see a little I as the dot, a dot as the I, and you see this brand with Barcelona. Your subconscious mind won't let you see a 13. Your subconscious mind, brothers and sisters, will not let you see. Your subconscious mind will not let you see three sixes within this. But once you open it up, it'll make plenty of sense. So, we can go to a Bible verse, Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Who says this? The 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, the 13 international banking families. They say that. These are the ones that's saying our works are in the dark, and they say, who sees us? Who know us? Who knows that we're pulling strings? Who knows that we are putting rat poison such as aspartame in sugar-free products? Who knows we're doing this? Who knows we are contaminating these foods, killing thousands and thousands of humans on a daily scale? Who sees us? Who sees us contaminating all these foods, putting all these unhealthy ingredients in these foods? Who sees us putting unhealthy ingredients in Takis? Who sees us? Okay? That's what that means. And it says, whoa, that means destruction. That's the so-called white man, brothers and sisters. The so-called white man is truly indeed the devil, man. The so-called white man is the devil. And that's why the kings of Judah, we supposed to bring this out and expose these crackers. Because all of you so-called white people are going into slavery according to the Bible for what you have done to the children of Israel. And judgment is going to come down on you so-called white people. Especially you international banking families that runs this world, that like to say, who sees us? The Most High sees your ass, man. That's who sees you, the Most High. And he knows exactly what you're doing, man. All right? And I just want you to know, you call yourself the Illuminati. You call yourself basically Illuminatis, which is the Latin, which is enlightened. You call yourself enlightened ones because you claim to have a certain degree of knowledge that other masses of people don't have. Let me tell you something, man. Your light is going to get put out, man. Okay? And I'm going to show you that. Your light is going to get put out. Your light is going to get put out. Let's see. Let's go to Ezekiel. And I want to say 23rd chapter. I don't know. I'm just 23rd chapter. It could be Ezekiel 13. Let's see. Just hold on, brothers and sisters. We're trying to get it. When he was telling Ezekiel to just a second, we will get it. This is Solid Foundation International Ministries. And do not forget the topic. The topic is hot Cheetos and Takis, and how these secret societies is really working on a diabolical scale. And right now, what we are doing, we are in the midst. We are trying to find a certain chapter that elaborates on Isaiah 29:15, that they hide their counsel from the Most High. We're gonna give you a precept dealing with Ezekiel. As soon as we get that chapter, we find that chapter. Okay, and if you would just be patient, I will find that chapter for these so-called 13 Illuminati bloodlines that think that the masses of the people don't know what's going on. It's Ezekiel 28, and Ezekiel 28:7. Ezekiel 28 chapter verse 7. I'm sorry for that wait, brothers and sisters, but I should have had my stuff together. Ezekiel 28:7. It says, "Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, and the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords." Yeah, because these third world countries is going to turn on you, turn on America, man. Okay, and it says they shall draw their swords against thy beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. So these other third world countries, man, that's because America is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction, 200 million missiles, and these third world countries going to play a part in it, like such as North Korea, Iran, China, Russia. They're going to destroy America, and they're going to defile, guess what, you so-called bloodlines of the Illuminati, you international 13 banking families. Guess what? Your brightness is going to be defiled. Your beauty and your wisdom, because you claim that you have certain information the masses of people do not know about. Guess what? It's going to be defiled. Your brightness going to be defiled. Now, when you look at brightness, it puts you in mind with Illuminatis in Latin, which means enlightened, which simply means to light up or to make light, to illuminate. So you 13 international banking families that call yourself the enlightened ones, the Illuminati, pursuant to Ezekiel 28:7, your brightness, your enlightenment going to be defiled. And it's already being defiled, because now brothers are waking up, and now so many people are doing videos concerning the Illuminati, and they're exposing you international banking families, man. They are exposing you. You have 13 Illuminati banking families, such as the Astor bloodline. That's number 1. Number 2 is the Bundy bloodline. Number 3 is the Collins bloodline. Number 4 is the DuPont bloodline. Okay. You have number 5, the Freeman bloodline. Number 6, the Kennedy bloodline. Number 7, the Lee bloodline. The Asians. The Onassis bloodline, dealing with number 8. Number 9, the Rockefeller bloodline. Right here, this is a significant bloodline right here, man. The Rockefellers, you're going to get it too. Controlling masses of people. You're going to get it. The Rothschilds, that's another significant bloodline dealing with number 10. The Russell bloodline, the Van Duyn bloodline, and the Merovingian bloodline, the Merovingian bloodline. And you also have the Warburgs, the Oppenheimers, and Schiffs. Those three, and Rockefellers, which I mentioned. Those three runs the Crown Corporation of London. And like I say, man, it's three branches of the Illuminati. Keep that in mind. It's three branches of the Illuminati. And what I mean when I say three branches of the Illuminati, the three branches are known as the let's get you another picture. The three branches of the Illuminati, the three main power points, how should I say that? The three branches are known as the what they call that? They call it the Empire of the City. And when I say what I mean by the Empire of the City is let's see, can we find an image dealing with the Empire of the City? Right here. The Empire of the City is known as London. Now London deals with finance, because the Illuminati, these are the three branches that they operate by. Okay, so the Illuminati, they control crown colonies, and America basically is a crown colony, a British crown colony. And these Illuminati, these 13 international banking families, they control these crown colonies simply by three city-states that is known as the Empire of the City. And this is basically City of London, which has its own laws and everything, man. Its own flag. Okay, the City of London, which deals with finance. They deals with finance. You know, that's where your finance is based on. The City of London, the Washington D.C., which is a jurisdiction. They deal with the military branch. Okay, and the Vatican, they deal with spiritual, the religious branch. So the 13 international banking families, the Illuminati, they control the world through three cities, which is known as the Empire of the City. This is how they control the world, through these three major power points. These are known as three rings of power. They control the corporations, because America is a corporation, not a country. They control America through these three main power points, these three main branches, these three main cities. Once again, this deals with your money. London, that's Queen Elizabeth. London, that's Queen Elizabeth, deals with the finance. All right. The Washington Monument, Washington D.C. Washington D.C. is a jurisdiction. That's Uncle Sam, dealing with the military. And the Vatican, that's the Pope, dealing with the religion. So they control you, the 13 bloodlines. Once again, brothers and sisters, I want you to pay close attention, man. These 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, the 13 international banking families, okay, they control you through, they control the world through three main cities. And I just showed you that. The Vatican, this who gave you your religions, all these different type of denominations. This is where your religion comes from. The Vatican. This is where your military comes from. And this is where your finance comes from. I just want to reiterate that so you won't forget. Your finance come through London, that's Queen Elizabeth. All right. The military operation comes through Uncle Sam, which is Washington, D.C., jurisdiction. And the Vatican comes, the religious branch comes through the Pope. That's how they control these corporations. That's how they control the masses of the people, through these three main power points, which is called three rings of power. Do not forget that, man. The three rings of power. Do not forget that. That's how they operate. Now, dealing with 13, brothers and sisters. Now, when we looked at the 13 Illuminati bloodlines, as you can see, it's 13 Illuminati bloodlines. See that? From 1 all the way to 13. 13 Illuminati bloodlines. Keep those bloodlines in mind, because that 13 highlights on Barcel, which we showed you. Barcel right here is a maker of tortilla. chips. It's a company that makes tortilla chips. Barcia. You see that 13 brothers and sisters in that logo, which is Barcia? That is highlighting on the 13 Illuminati international banking families. See? All those 13 international banking families that runs the world. That is what Barcia is highlighting on. I just want you to see that. Barcia. Okay? Now, take a look at the logo again. Dealing with Takis. Okay, let's blow that up. See, Barcia. That's a 1 and a 3. A 1 and a 3. As you see it right there. A 1 and a 3. That's dealing with the 13 Illuminati bloodlines that is controlling the world, controlling the masses of the people. That 666 is they use that 666 as a symbolization of Satan as well, that you see right here. So I think twice about these chips. Okay. So now let's read an article concerning Takis. It says, let's go up. Takis. Are these chips convenient for your health? Let's see. Takis are in fact bad for you in your health. They are filled with harmful preservatives, sodium and fat. If you're going to eat them, moderation is very important. And look at the rating on this thing. Look at the rating. F. Horrible, ridiculous. F. These chips is, man, these chips is off limits. Okay? Long answer. Takis are fried corn tortilla-based chips rolled in an attractive shape. Like many corn chip-based products, they are loaded with saturated fats, trans fats, monosodium glutamate, which is MSG, which is definitely not sufficient to your health. MSG, sodium, and artificial chemicals, flavor, and colors. The amount of additives to these products rob them of their neutral value and make them essentially chemically created. So the amount of the additives to these products rob them of their nutritional value and make them essentially chemically created. So when you buy those Takis, that season on those tortilla chips is chemicals, man. Poisonous chemicals. Non-foods in most cases. It says the less ingredients on the label, the better the food. So when you buy products at the store, just remember the less that you see on the ingredients, that's the better the food is for you. And if you cannot pronounce an ingredient on the label, put it back on the shelf. Takis come in large varieties of both sweet and salty flavors, accounting for the generic listing of seasonings on their labels. Their official company website contains nutritional information for any of their varieties. Takis are most popular for their spicy varieties. Some of the spices with the seasoning blend can cause stomach irritation. It can cause burning in the throat, diarrhea, and indigestion. Yeah, those seasonings that they put on those Taki chips, which is none other than chemically created. So those chemicals, poisonous chemicals on those tortilla chips that cause variety of symptoms, man, dealing with your health, such as these seasonings that they put on these chips can cause stomach irritation. That's why when you eat those chips, your stomach might get irritable. It causes burning of the throat. When you eat those chips, diarrhea, running off, okay, indigestion. The high sodium and MSG content are big area and concern, because Takis are not only products that they put MSG in. They put MSG in right here, Burger King, those MSG burgers, those MSG fish fillets, those MSG fries. You see? So burgers is dealing with the MSG, because burgers are not fully 100% beef. It's MSG based, such as fish fillets. And brothers and sisters, this is all dealing with MSG. is dealing with monosodium glutamate, sodium and artificial chemicals and flavors and colors, things of that nature. Let's go down here. The high sodium and MSG content are big area of concern. Overindulgence of these chemicals can lead to dehydration. The MSG products can lead to dehydration. It can lead to headaches, bloating. Research shows that the long-term side effects of sodium and MSG include